Wis ya?
Oke.
Main gitu.
Kabar ya?
Ya. Buka suara.
Kind soul help me?
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was
Understood. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. Lumos. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Lumos.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, I've never heard. Again.
Understood.
His father's obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them. As he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting. Professors say it's
a proper man.
My thoughts a spell like... To be fair, but you should... It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to... Try it out.
Confringo!
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo!
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up.
Haven't been here and...
I'm sorry about your...
Perhaps when I
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. We're meeting a new...
I shall look for...
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, Does this allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do, in the meantime, with both Rookwood and spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new Did you just come from the under...
actually, Sebastian,
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be... My father.
trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just...
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my...
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself... Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo!
A new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright? I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I wanted to make my gobstone collection. Are you familiar?
Gobstone?
That's what I tried. People in Melder, and now those...
Rather an overreaction.
I'll say. I don't think I know that...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there some...
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstone, I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
Reparo. Lumos.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Halo, aman. Rano burung hantu sih Allah. Nah. 10 tambah 13. Hah? Ra paham cuk
I'd
sing
better
puzzle
keep an
kuwi.
eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Salah.
Accio!
Kayak ngewangi cah cilik iki.
What are you up to now?
Levioso!
Wih anjing. Tanggane buka dhewe. Rarti buka aku ya nir. Mbah ditambah mbah piye? Nah, iki barang lho bajingan mbah piye iki jare iki hitung-hitungan iki. Iki 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Mbah lah scary puzzle.
Confringo!
Apa ya?
Accio!
Mantap tipu.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Kon goleki watu cuk. Neng ndi ya ndur-ndur.
Revelio!
Ono chest. Oh iki to.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Jare ini kok nambah nih buah piye tapi. Hitung-hitungan matematika ini males banget sumpah.
I hope you've had more luck than I did
Repoti.
tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well,
Of course.
how? Now that I have all...
I'm sure they...
Ya mungkin ngono. Pokoknya kuwi simbole iki mau saka ngisor 1 nek ra 0. Terus munggah slot akeh 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Mungkin deposo lah iki lho diskon nandur apa tanduran nek cocote. Wingardium Leviosa apa iki? Venomous Tentacula. Yo paling nir kuwi isine hadiah tok, rasa sibuk engko carry ra apa. Misine sih penting. Apa ta mau sing ngentok ke Wingardium Leviosa? Acquire and use Venomous Stun. Kayak aku duwe Mandrake on multiple enemies. Spider Fang Juice Mandrake. Dubok tong tanduran teriak itu sing iki lho kon nganu iki fluid stem lho. Semua mandaknya untuk skondi ya. Siapa ini dulu aja. Di kamarku. Itu salah bajingan. Anjir apa ruang pribadi nih gila jenenge Dik.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Jenenge ambigu ya.
What sort of
Dik.
overall look most appeals to you?
Ganti sing apa ya? Film.
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Alik apa Alik? Olah jadi wagu cok man. Rapor. Ditani malah sweet lagi lo Mandrake. Sangang menit cok, gak posen apa nandur tok. Nah ini setukul. Dobby Dik, jenenge Dik kandani kok. Apa ya tadi nickname DK. Tak tahu apa ya. Rambung ke misi liane sih itu Dobby. Rongona ya Dobby. Dumbledore kayak metekan kok 7 tahun nih. Tahun 1800 latar belakangnya. Di Harry Potter. Report ke Profesor Vic. Harry Potter urung lahir iki. Zaman iki. Kowe nir sing marai.
Levioso. Revelio.
Almarhum. Emang wis mati tuh Dumbledore? Jalannya muter-muter ya Hogwarts.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spec wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while... Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some
Rotten roast?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a
real
student
life,
here long ago. Anyway, he told me about the secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing...
You found the pages?
I did.
Dumbledore
And because Jackdaw had followed the
biru,
map
kan?
they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map.
Why am I...
I was hoping you'd...
Nek ning ceritane iki 7 tahun neh Dumbledore gak mlebu Hogwarts.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Pete. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Kapan Ranono nih si Dumbledore neng real life wes suwi kok gak entes.
This looks promising.
Wes tahun lalu nek wingi pemerane Lord of the Ring sing Rano. Ini HP anjir, apa ini?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Apa ya?
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
The potential and the location, trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vaulting grip?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were. The trials were. They will test you. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you come. You will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Hogwarts ya sing mau. Suarane ra.
I know that tower. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you.
As your...
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until...
Anjir atuh men. Masa lewang tahun tuh. Cocoknya lho ngampat tekan pojok kono. Auto ini ora tak gawe. Autone semono ngaturnya sebelah di. Stream snap main Hogwarts ra masalah. Wah, bengi turu sih. Cek bengi sih.
Incendio.
Mencan peteng cok jebul. Good night, morning, esok jebul hutannya peteng jebul. Wah ndak sih melaku tekannya sesuk.
Revelio.
Sekarang kene mlaku nirgaan.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Over here.
Sapu soda.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we?
We could. More. They've set up.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way.
Goblin
And
presents.
I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
Tadi
No
detektif
sense in announcing
dissolution.
our arrival.
Seems quiet. Too quiet if you ask me.
Quickly now. Stay hidden. Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Oh.
Pateni wae, ngumpet-ngumpet ngapain?
Levioso! Accio!
An intruder! I won't rest. Why can't I hit you? No!
Levioso! Accio!
Profesornya cupu, Cok.
Revelio!
Gue ada cek. Dia ono. Oke, ono kotak, Cek. Seket sial.
Revelio!
Apa sih kan Maba investigate Goblin presence? Ini loh misinya kan apa, Cok?
Lumos!
Lumos!
Revelio!
Sumpah bingung nih misinya. Lagi tekan gue nih loh.
Revelio! Accio!
Green screen. Kon piye to, Des? Explain.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso.
Sumpah destai sini kan ngopo ya. Ya lo misi ini kon apa investigasi lah, sing diinvestigasi apa cok? Kon golek bukti nek goblin ning kene. Lah buktinya apa? Ini pakanan kah? Sumpah bingung anjing. Nek ra iso buka YouTube iki.
Revelio.
Sik tak buka YouTube sik. Emang apa dulu spell itu? Oh alah. Di camp. Sialan ngurkan jipo iki tok.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Kan jipo buku iki tok anjir jebul. Hah? Terus piye neh? Masuk kaget bajingan.
I will draw blood.
Cilik kemari. Au.
Put me down at once!
Revelio.
Kaget cok. Kalau teko jedul. Search the tower.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Ayo mlebu, Profesor.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Jadi gede masa tak? Tiba-tiba anjir.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an...
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
So boy.
Hello, Professor.
Oh, Professor.
Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we
did not, Professor.
But if they have all downstairs, command it to access. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back. Remember
what
We're going to need to understand. For the moment, however, you've more important.
Yes, sir.
That said,
I will, sir. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Apa? Toko diombe, tae.
Revelio.
Dr. Strange.
Revelio.
Ini karo delok-delok harta karun nek ono first trial.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Rano kotak no kan? Perlu duit aku sih lo. Piye kan? Lewat misar.
That must have done something.
Oh, you could just.
Best have a look around.
Isinya 40 pelit men.
Revelio.
Cok. Iki ketake urip percaya ra?
traces of ancient magic.
Iki
Something must be different.
Revelio.
Samarne urip jok patung-patungnya.
Levioso.
Oke.
These are never a welcome sight.
Berapa asu bajingan
At
urip.
least I know what to expect this time.
Protego.
Dah ora iso dihindari sih.
Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Stupid one. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Wes masa ora ana harta karune.
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Emang kudu ngono, Cok.
Accio.
Aku sih dibuat casnya.
Accio.
Caska juga piye ya?
Was it Accio I used before?
Kan ning kono kan.
Accio.
Lumayan nih didol, Cok.
Revelio.
Komplit rock Stryo.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Komplit side.
Incendio.
Apaan tai? Kan ngopo.
Levioso.
The rolling machine. In and out of the archway.
Experiamu sudu.
Expelliarmus! Reparo. Lumos.
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Ini tuh be on guard and remember everything I've heard.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
Cari library apa cek? Iki kan mbah piye sik. Kon ngene lho.
Accio.
Halo. Bajirut tur kon ngene tok iki. Sumpah gimil.
More statues.
Malah kon mikir asu gelut meneh.
Levioso. Protego.
Ah, ra iso ditahan lalu.
Expelliarmus.
Sumpah. Terus gue CTRL.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Incendio. Confringo. I'm not making this easy on me. Accio.
Kon geserin gini.
Revelio.
Tempat ya.
Accio. Accio.
Kudune geserane kudu. Tuh. Ora iso sih.
Accio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Incendio! Accio! Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Konfigure aja enjanan. Engko ono iki lho sing OP banget. Iso one kill kabeh musuh. Avada Kedavra. Kills enemies instantly. Sak hit ki.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
The room change. Caranya ruangannya berubah. In and out. Halo, kon rene nih. Nah. Tapi ki ono jembatan lho tai.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Salah. Hilang nggak jembatannya saya kisan? Loh, jembatannya ono meneh. Sumpah rak jelas banget rumahnya.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Dia sih anjing sumpah. Kayak mah hilang loh deh, pojokannya kono hilang.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio!
Ini ada. Terus lagi ini bajingan darorone piye, Cok?
Accio! Accio!
Kurang maju ya.
Accio!
Accio. Incendio.
Kok incendius?
Accio.
Nah, ngene lho. Sial.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
Wah.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Protego.
Sumpah rame banget, Cok. Tai.
Protego. Stupid. Confringo. Incendio.
Alah. Di proses cilik-cilik baru main, Bos.
Levioso. Confringo. Confringo.
Gue mati, ketain 0.
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Kandani ya.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio.
Ratakan kan?
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Accio.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio! Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the
What if
other?
I stood on one
That
platform
ought
and
to
used
work.
Accio?
Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Kata geser misalnya.
Accio!
Mikir lah, dok main game kong ini mikir.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wah, ki firasatku ra enak anjing wis dikai 5 heal.
I like the look of this.
Confringo. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Stupefy.
Aku minggir loh.
Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
Mampus, mati.
What a relief. Revelio.
Tenan des firasate ra enak tenan.
Another pensive.
Biasanya main Sekiro,
Your
main
ability
Kongnya
to
gampang.
transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio! More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above.
I did.
Ah, once you have them all.
Very well. Are you able to tell me?
Before you proceed,
We shall Now then.
Wait, Professor.
There's a connection. For now.
Before the witch from...
I will be.
Actually...
Well?
My study.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I...
Evidence of the... If I...
Thank you, sir.
Musim semi.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
I've always said that travel...
Kayaknya aku isan sih gini. Laren sih lanjut neh kok bengi.